If you've waited about 4 hours, you can finally get under cover of the station. And this queue goes right down around this building, down the street, down toward the British Library, if you know where that is. Now, you might see a green truck there. They're giving out curries to people, paid for by Eurostar, also pizza. And some people are given coffee and tea. So Eurostar is very much trying to take care of people here, Charles, because all these people have tickets. Let's be very clear here. They haven't been selling tickets since Saturday. So all these people had tickets for trains on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or indeed today, Tuesday. So they're waiting very patiently. And Eurostar says, please don't come until an hour before your departure. And you can see people have ignored that advice completely. Something like 2,000 or 3,000 people have been queuing here. But they are running 80% of their service between Paris and London. Each of these trains that leaves here, Charles, can fit 800 passengers. So you can see that the trains that are going are taking a lot of people who are desperate to get to Paris or Brussels for the holidays, Charles.
Does it look as if we're going to be stuck with this situation for as long as the trains have to go slowly? I mean, is there any chance of clearing the tracks? After all, we haven't really had very much significant snow for several days now.
Well, they're saying it's a safety issue. So, number one, the trains have to run slower. So where you might think it's 2 hours and 15 minutes to Paris, it might take more than 4 hours to Paris. I'm not sure these people will care that it's going slower. But because of that, there had to be some cancellations. About 10 trains not operating today. The bigger issue, of course, is all these people are complaining about the UK and its transport. Well, you don't even see any snow on the ground here, do you, Charles? Earlier, I talked to a UK transport expert. And he's been tasked by the government to find out why it is the UK cannot get its act together when it comes to transport in snow.
I know people say, well, in Canada and maybe in Scandinavia, it isn't like this. They know what to do. What I would say is, in countries like that and parts of North America, the East Coast, you have a severe winter every winter. You almost know to the week when it's coming. You know what to do. You've got the resources to do it. We have much more unpredictable weather in the UK. We had a severe winter last winter and a bit of a winter the one before. But for 8 years before that, hardly saw any snow at all.
So what David Quimby is saying, actually, is that the government needs to make a decision here, Charles. After 3 brutal winters, 2 really bad, maybe 1 not so bad, will they now spend money to actually upgrade the transport system, or would that money be wasted because maybe next winter there won't be any snow at all? You just don't know. That's the question the government needs to answer.